They say an idle mind is the devil's workshop, and so many youth engaged their minds in mind-blowing creations despite the pandemic.
System under self-testing. Testing the chest interface devices. 1.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, Kenya saw the birth of hundreds of innovations, from the applications that reminded us to wash our hands, wear masks and maintain social distance, to the tools that were made to sanitize PPEs, those that sanitized money, a leading spread of the virus, to the machines that helped in spraying the rooms and surfaces.
This is not a Kenyan problem. It's not just a global problem. It's a humanitarian problem. This one is to save lives.
Kenya equally saw innovations of ventilators, some that could even enable the use of oxygen cylinders by more than one COVID-19 patient, considering that thousands of COVID-19 patients required oxygen, many losing their lives due to the lack of the lifesaver.
Hi, I've made this, I've got no use for it. Doctors, nurses, policy makers, county governments, UCO, what do you call them, the ministers of health in the counties there. They should see this, they should say, hey, our hospital there, uko chini kahide ipelekewe. Especially now that the COVID situation is worsening, and we don't know where it will stop.
The Ministry of ICT, led by its Cabinet Secretary Joe Musheru, says such innovations are continually playing a big role in ensuring we eventually flatten the curve.
There are some that were really just about information, letting people know, look, wash your hands, wear a mask, sanitize where you can't wash, and so on. And those gave people at least hope in knowing what is this enemy that we're dealing with. Because initially no one knows, so everybody was in their house locked up and nothing was going on. And you know, when you don't have economic activity, it also has its own consequences. So providing that information was critical.
The CS further noted that the innovations have not only created employment among the youth during the pandemic, but has also, through the ministry and the national government, provided avenues for them to grow to higher levels.
As government, our role is to provide the enabling environment, also to provide visibility for those innovations. So we created, or I created an ICT advisory committee at the Communications Authority. There was a challenge that we created, you know, like a hackathon at Konza, where many different innovations were posted so that we can give people the visibility. They can see this can be done. Some of them even came together and built bigger things. And so it's just ensuring that the environment works.
The innovations have also encouraged others to explore their creativity to unprecedented levels.
While life might never be the same again, these innovations might change how we live life.
Robi Omondi, K24, Evening Edition.